In today's news, the rapid continuation of de-dollarization has seemingly taken a momentary pause for now. This comes off the back of the Brics nations being the main drivers, the main threat towards the dollar, making an announcement at their recent annual summit that has seemingly done them more harm than good. This is regarding Brics pay, or more so, what Brics pay is lacking, meaning now the threat towards the dollar is fading, which is a massive shame because the Brics and their influence and connections continue to grow more and more every day, and this is bullish for Ripple and XRP. Here we can see India's Prime Minister and Spain's Prime Minister has just announced the signing of a joint declaration and ambitious agreement to strengthen bilateral and commercial relations, which is very big news, and Ripple has already joined forces with XTO Pay to revolutionize digital currency in India. Furthermore, Russia is apparently in talks with other Brics members about creating an international precious metal exchange, which of course would be very, very bullish as well. At the Brics summit that happened very, very recently, we saw 13 new members added to the alliance as partner countries, which is not full members, but still they are joining, which is very, very bullish. And as it stands right now, 159 countries worldwide are ready to adopt the new Brics payment system. But, however, in accordance to this video here from Professor St. Onge, the Brics deciding to ditch the gold-backed payment system for a basket of currencies could end up being their downfall. Listen very closely.
Despite frenzied hype about Brics finally killing the US dollar, the best they could come up with was a silly little currency basket that will fail. Brics is interesting because it's increasingly uniting all of the countries that actually make stuff. So manufacturing in China, natural resources in Russia, Saudi, Dubai. Given America and Europe are deindustrializing and banning fossil fuels to entertain environmental activists, this could potentially mortgage our future to countries that don't like us. Looks like Brics is making grinding progress on the SWIFT payments, which would insulate them from Western sanctions. But on the big one, currency, they seriously dropped the ball. So Russia had been floating for years now a gold-backed Brics. That would actually challenge the dollar since gold holds its value unlike paper. Alas, they whiffed with a boring old currency basket that, if they are dumb enough to do it, will fail. So a Brics currency basket means you throw all of their crappy currencies into a basket, the ruble, the yuan, the rupee, and you take the average. This is a terrible idea. Since most Brics countries are monetary basket cases, Brazil has a long relationship with hyperinflation, Russia and Iran are close. A basket of basket cases does not stand a snowball's chance of replacing the dollar, at least outside trade between Brics countries, say between China and Russia.
Now, I agree, truth be told, why the Brics decided to ditch the gold-backed system is confusing to me. Right now we can see gold, held by central banks, has just exceeded the euros for the first time ever and is rising more and more every day, now sitting at 17.6%. First time ever in history. Why would they ditch the gold? I don't understand it. Seemingly, Putin believes the existing Brics infrastructure is good enough for cross-border payments right now. This infrastructure, mind you, that we've seen Russian bank documents highlighting Ripple's technology. Maybe there's a connection there. Maybe Putin is saying XRP and Ripple, they are good enough for cross-border payments. Only time will tell. But, of course, there's more evidence that I've showcased in the past, and I'll show more in this video, the connection to XRP and the Brics alliance. But to me, this is ultimately why I believe that the Brics and the 159 countries ready to accept Brics pay, why they need XRP to save them. If not a gold-backed system, then with so many currencies in the mix, a massive basket of currencies, a massive basket of them, they'll need a bridge to connect them all. And XRP right now stands to be the most likely the key to the expansion of the Brics. As we can see here from Fame21 More, Crypto Darren, the Brics pay document titled DCMS Decentralized Cross-Border Messaging System suggests their cross-border component uses EVM. And I swear Ripple are working on an EVM sidechain, no? Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I personally believe that XRP will be used as a bridge between this massive alliance and the rest of the world, really. The rest of the Western world, and a new payment system as well. And better still, we have proof here in this video on CNBC that the Brics have a very, very bullish stance on crypto right now, and they're also contributing massively to this current Bitcoin rally, which Van Eck confirmed in this interview. But this is why I'm so optimistic about this generational wealth and generational run that's about to happen that we can make in the next 12 to 18 months. months. Which is why I recently created a free to join Discord server where 430 of us right now are working towards achieving financial freedom, spreading our knowledge in order to become rich in this bull cycle. So if you want to join, click the link in the description below, because the next head of digital assets research, Matthew Segel here, explains in his interview on CNBC that we are seeing a very bullish setup for Bitcoin into the election, which is only 7 to 8 days time, and the Brics are contributing to this. So basically expect higher highs and a new all-time high coming very soon. This is massive. Take a very close listen.
The most significant long-term correlations for Bitcoin are a negative correlation with the US dollar and a positive correlation with money supply growth, or M2. So clearly on the latter front, money growth has reaccelerated with the Fed pivot. That may be playing part of a role. Also some sellers exhaustion. The German government and the US government sold spitefully $2 billion worth of Bitcoin in the last couple months. That has eased, and I think the election is helping. Our bet is that this is a very bullish setup for Bitcoin into the election. We saw the exact same pattern in 2020 where Bitcoin lagged with low volatility, and then once a winner was announced, we had a high vol rally as new buyers come into this market. And that's the great thing about Bitcoin, is that every day there's new buyers being born. It's kind of like the video game industry. The olds who hate it die off, the new folks are buying it. And what we think is that once the election result is finalized, Moody's is going to downgrade US sovereign debt, and that could be a catalyst for Bitcoin.
Some people call that fairy
It's a non-US asset. It's an emerging markets asset. And while we were all hyperventilating about the election over the last week, Brics had a conference in Russia. There's 6 new members of Brics this year. So Brics GDP is now greater than the combined GDP of G7. Of the 6 new members, 3 of them, Argentina, the UAE, and Ethiopia, are now mining Bitcoin with government resources. So there is tremendous urgency outside of the US to find a way to circumvent the irresponsible fiscal policy that we've been running here in the US. In fact, Russia announced an initiative. Their sovereign wealth fund is going to invest in a regional initiative to build Bitcoin mining and AI infrastructure throughout Brics, with an idea of settling global trade in Bitcoin.
This is again huge, but once more another coincidence. One thing we know is how influential the elections are on financial markets and crypto in particular, and funnily enough, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has also confirmed in this interview here, no matter what happens in the next election, be it the Democrats or the Republicans win, we will have a reset. That word again, we will have a reset.
No matter what happens in this next election, we will have a reset. We can debate the magnitude of that reset, and there's lots of disagreement about that. Obviously, Trump came out early and very aggressively in a pro-crypto and said he's the crypto president. Kamala and Team Harris have been more nuanced. But look, I do think, Kamala Harris is from Silicon Valley. I think she has generally been pro-technology over the years. She has been relatively quiet on the topic. But I think no matter what happens, we're going to see a reset. We're going to see forward progress. And I'm certainly looking forward to that.
The way I see it, we are potentially just 7 days away now from a generational run, or the start of one. And the Brics, of course, with their developments, they're going to help XRP explode in value. But of course, do your own research, come chill, chat, and learn more. If you Discord server, get a link below. Remember, don't look short term, think long term, and I'll see you in the next one.